because the weather outlook is not really too good. We may have 1 to 3 inches of snow by tonight. Travel will be hazardous, so it's just as well to stay at home and enjoy the show this morning, and don't go out unless you have to. It should be a really bad one by Thursday evening, so it'll start today and continue until then, maybe even 6 inches by Thursday night. Now this morning we are so excited. Interesting people. Have we got them this morning? Because we are going to do something just a little bit different. They're giggling already. Is it because you're just a little bit worried about what's going to happen, Carolyn? This is Carolyn Depke, who is an associate producer on our show. She's been with us since September of '77.
And tomorrow's her last day after this morning's makeup, right?
She may leave in a huff. And Brooke Bailey, who is an associate producer with AM Chicago, has been with us since May of '77. And
sports?
Daniel Eastman.
Good to see you again.
How are you?
I haven't seen you in a long time. You look magnificent.
I look a little
fabulous.
different than the last time,
you
right?
sure do, a lot smaller.
It was a makeover that made me look this way. Anyway, Carolyn and Brooke, normally, I mean, they're very busy women. They come in here at 7:30 in the morning, and they're usually here till at least 6 o'clock at night.
Right.
They don't have time for makeup. They want something simple and, most important, natural.
Absolutely. Well, that's what's happening now, Sandy, in California. The Californians are setting trends in makeup, and they're going for the natural look. Now, when we say natural look, let's not hide the skin. If you have beautiful, clean skin, let's let it show, because sometimes makeup will disguise you and make you look a little too hard. So the natural look is in. Now, when I say natural, let me explain that so people will know. If you have a bad complexion, by that I mean if it's ruddy or you have a lot of pigmentation on your skin, fine. Wear a very sheer milk or water-based foundation. If you have a super dry skin, of course.
So we'll go to Carolyn.
But
now,
again,
Carolyn, I think, is probably worried that she may end up with a too made-up look.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And you like the natural look. She's got a beautiful complexion.
she has a magnificent complexion. She has a very translucent complexion. So the idea with Carolyn is to give her a little bit of rouge, a little bit of lip gloss, and maybe some mascara and a little bit of shadow. That's all you need for a natural daytime look. Once you get too heavy-handed, then it's going to look contrived, and it's going to look as though you have makeup on. The idea is to look as though you really don't have it on.
Can we be honest with you? When you
Sure
have
can.
done the makeover on both Brooke and Carolyn, can we say if we truly like it better or not?
I hope you do. And if
Okay.
you like it, I'll come back. If not, I'll stay in Hollywood.
Now, Carolyn, are you apprehensive about this whole thing?
Well, so far, I like what he's done.
And he started on you, what, about 20 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
And what does she have on so far? Foundation?
Well, we had to put, because of the Klieg lights, and they're a little bit on the yellow side, it would really flush both of their skin tones out. So we had to put a very, very sheer foundation so that you could pick up the translucence in their skin. We're just starting to put some rouge on, which is a cream rouge, and most cake rouges are not good because they get into the pores and cause enlargement of them. And we have started putting on a little bit of a charcoal shadow to give a little definition to the eyes. When we come back, we're going to complete her eyes, we're going to complete her cheeks and her lips, and you'll see how simple and how natural it is.
I was tickling Carolyn. That's why I must tell the truth, little devil me. Now, what about Brooke?
Don't get too close.
I can't. My cord won't go any further.
Brooke has a very healthy complexion as well. Brooke has a problem in the morning sometimes. We all have that problem. When we get up, we have a little puffiness around the eyes. So I'm going to show how to decrease that and minimize it on Brooke. And again, we put a little bit of what we call plum eyeshadow on.
I was just going to say, you put plum on Brooke and
on
you
Brooke.
put charcoal on Carolyn.
Right.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, because of what they're wearing. See, there's, right. And another thing is not to compete with your eye color, with your eyeshadow. You must not compete. If you have blue eyes or green eyes, don't wear a dark blue shadow or a dark green shadow. Wear something in the pastels that will not compete with your eye color. So that's the most important
I thought
thing.
if you have blue eyes and you wore a little tinge of blue, it would bring the blueness
yes,
out.
but if it's a dark blue, it'll be too contrived. So you want to use just a teeny tiny bit of blue to really accentuate the eye, if you like, but not a heavy blue. There's different color shades of blues and plums and greens and things of that
But
nature.
what about earth tones? I mean, if I'm
tones.
looking for a natural natural look. I
that's
try
the
to
natural
stick
look.
to an earth tone.
Absolutely. Your golds, your plums, your
Brown.
browns, and your toasts and your beiges. Remember last time we did some toast for you that looked so good on you?
Yes, you
remember.
did. And you were going to send me some, but you never did.
I
I'm
left
only
it here on the
teasing you.
chair. Someone
It's
took
okay.
it.
It's okay. Now, we are going to return with Daniel and Brooke and Carolyn.
Right.
They're really, you're being good sports about this so far.
Oh, it's fun.
So early
It's
in the
fun.
morning.
Okay,
Wouldn't it be?
so we will see them a little bit later on in the show, see how their makeup looks, and we'll show you what they look like before Daniel started on them at all.
Stay tuned.
We will be right back after this message.
I'm Farrah Fawcett.
Brooke Bailey, as she